You're gonna have to do the usual testing here.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Testing. Okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley
what I need to
have
hear.
asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you,
I'll
and
put
then
this right
proceed
here.
to see me in my classroom.
Alright, I hope everybody's having a nice day, nice morning, and all. We'll deal with the side quests later. Oh yeah, I hope everybody's gonna enjoy a nice good weekend. I hope everybody's also, gonna take the time for Veterans Day, celebrate for everyone that served the country, defend the country. It's, sometimes it's always to take a good moment and, show some, respect. Go from there. Because there's like a lot of
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
activities that require the military to go to places to defend our country, or try to make the place a better place. But and not everything is perfect, but at least they're there to protect the interests of our country. Yeah, but of course, let's go ahead and move on. We don't wanna, go to things that we don't wanna, talk about. But of course, we just best to focus on taking the moments that is needed. But anyways, let's
morning,
enjoy
Professor Garlick.
this
How wonderful it is to
content.
see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Yep.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Don't mind me.
We do look forward to growing together.
Don't mind me. I'm just wearing the scarf and
How's
hat.
the
It's part of that
feeling to have
attire.
everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh no.
Accio.
No, I remember
Let's see
this.
if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable.
It's
shall we?
just like in the movie.
First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay. This is just like the movies.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Just like the movies.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Wait, that fast?
Now So for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Really? You're gonna be picking on me like this? Why can't I be just like everyone else and, you know, have a normal class? I'm just saying.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Fine.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay, so I have to wait 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, it's gonna probably take 10 minutes. We just have to probably wait until everything is good to go.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find
The
some
Chinese
plants are better
chomping
suited to
cabbage?
uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The Chinese chomping cabbage. The Chinese chomping cabbage. Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, how do I get out of here? What, I'm trapped in this greenhouse. Somebody help me.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cat. Go on.
Oh gosh. Look at...
Mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me.
What? Whoa, 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 time out. You're telling me I have to collect this, and they have teeth. Cabbages have teeth. Oh, the Chinese shopping cabbage. Oh my gosh. Made from China. The more you know. The more you know.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They're chomping anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Would there be a lot? would there be like some kind of lawsuit with Hogwarts? It'd be uh
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos
exactly.
out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Yeah. We do need a lot of backup. You're all hired for the cause. Nice, nice, nice. We'll take what is available here.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
Oh.
Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to block.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a
Magical
bouncy
plants matter.
subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me.
Nice.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Okay. Three minutes, eh? We're out of here. Any others? Just gonna explore. Darn it! I got my robe whip. Okay.
Revelio.
We're gonna explore a little bit here. Don't mind me. Just. Oh man! Now I got my whole robe wet. Now I wonder what that V stands for.
Protego.
I'll take all of that. Am I going crazy? Oh, that's right, because it's not that one, it's this one. Okay, maybe it's not this one, it's probably the other one. Oh, 30 seconds, really? Ah, the white berries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder Mongols love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From bitterroot to berries, I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill while it's under your to-do list. Lenora, so Dorsey, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards, always, Eleanor Everlake. Oh, yeah. Close enough. We'll take that. Let's see.
Incendio.
Excuse me, coming through. I'm late for class. Just late for class, as always. Okay, it's this way.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
No, potions.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
That explains about his injuries.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Yeah, just nothing. It's like cooking class.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Did I make it that easily?
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah, you heard him correctly.
He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I don't
Another
say so
Weasley.
myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm doing. To me when you have the feather.
Okay, but what if it's that valuable and then he comes at me and say, hey, what happened to that feather? Okay. Memorandum. 31st of December, 1875. Or from Aura office. Subject Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Uros to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instruction to follow. Ooh. Time to get my gear on here. Wait, I've been having these the whole time. Just for protection, you know. Sometimes something could go wrong. Let's see.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay, let's see what this is all about.
That didn't eat or crush it. The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Eyebrows. Okay, so I have to wait.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
That wasn't me. It's not me. Yep. Not me. It wasn't me.
Well done, Gareth.
What now? Mr. Weasley.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
That's...
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Weasley. Never trust a Weasley ever again.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Okay, this is gonna be a hard thing. Yeah, do you want?
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Oh, okay.
I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Thanks a lot, Weasley.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Yep, fewer explosions. Actually, one moment. I need to make sure if I did all this correctly here. Give me a moment. Gotta take care of making sure I let everybody know I'm live.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You know what? We're gonna just have to worry about that later. For now, let's just do some practice, yeah?
Oh, hello. Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yep.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, that's nice.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
You know what?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4. Oh man, I'm way out.
Fringo. Stupefy. There goes my way. Potato. Descendo. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Come on.
And Fringo.
You're better than that.
Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Don't shy away now.
Stupefy.
Expelliarmus.
They made a crap's breakfast out
That
of
was no. Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very
Yeah,
well.
yeah, that was a warm up. That was just a little back scratcher there.
Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Fringo. Incendio.
No. That was a warm up. That was a warm up too. Yeah, that was a warm
I'm
up.
ready now.
That was a warm up.
Good luck out there.
That was a warm up. That was a warm up, people. That was a warm up.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Come on. Stupefy. Stupefy.
You're better than that.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
There goes my way.
Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
There we go. That was easy. No, you better not be betting. I won.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to...
I saw that I didn't even miss too much on it. But if there is some parts missing to it, it's just a side mission, so we don't have to worry too much about it. But in case if that happens, then I have to make sure I pause when I can, and then transition a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit hard for me to.
I should investigate.
It's a little bit hard for me to keep an eye on since it's I'm playing on the PlayStation when I'm playing PC, but right now I'm live streaming on the PlayStation. All right.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow, everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
This could be dangerous.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
All right.
Be on your guard.
Okay, just a quick heads up. If you're watching right now,
what's going on here?
All right.
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Uh-huh.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
All right.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Well.
This way. Think.
What do we have
I have no
here?
idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Perfect. Target practice.
Accurate. Incendiary.
There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The clashes section of Field Guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this.
Tell Rookwood to find it himself.
I haven't even had my tea yet. How embarrassing. How does that feel? No! Reduction! Expansion! You'll feel that. Stop that, right? You haven't got... You just wait till I come.
Okay.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts. Me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How
fascinating. I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay, I'm smart, but not that
I
smart.
brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Revelio.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
Ooh.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
Nope. Already packing up, I see.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
That's fine by me.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Alright, let's go ahead and take some action. Ah. Oh yeah, I can live. I can live through that. Get some moonstones. The leaping mushroom, two skull caps. That's what I mean. I wonder what kind of potion I can make with these shrooms.
statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. There's some empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Nothing.
There we go.
Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Revelio. Accio. This'll do nicely.
See.
Revelio.
All right.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio. I'll take that, thank you. Nothing.
No, I didn't know I caught that one.
Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing.
Raining statues. Oh, treasure map. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, back in action. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Back to the game, shall we?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio. This'll do nicely. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
You know what? I don't even want to know what all these other questions are, so we're gonna go.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Okay, yep, learning, yep. You know how it goes. It's just learning. Yep, not taking enough notes. Okay, yeah, class is over. I'm out. That was an interesting class that I have no idea what I was learning.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.